Hey everybody, Carm Capriato, Remarkable Results Radio, and the Aftermarket Weekly Show. Boy, talk about having fun. Someone asked me the other day, "Are you ever going to quit?" And I said, "No, I'm having just too much fun." We're the Aftermarket's gold standard of aftermarket podcasts. So glad you're here. Over 1,200 plus episodes doing it since 2015. And I'm doing a solo episode today. Stick around. There's a lot of really neat information that we're going to provide for you. I'm going to talk about the conferences that Tracy and I are attending fall of 2023 and into early 2024. So far, we're going to talk about that. We're going to really give you some really interesting information on our classroom page and the content that's there and how you can actually use it. And I've been doing this for quite a while, for the last couple of months, a Breaks for Breasts challenge. And I know you're up to it, and I know you're ready to do this. And it's my push and my reminder to get you off of your own personal top dead center and get involved in Breaks for Breasts. Hey, we're coming to you live from the Dorman OE Fix studio. So glad to have you. And we thank Dorman for their continued support.
Knuckles. We all know are important connection points between the wheel and the vehicle suspension, connecting hubs, bearings, calipers, struts, and control arms. Steering and suspension knuckles often need replacement after collisions, curb strikes, or rust-related issues, and bearings can simply wear out, often after 75,000 miles. Unfortunately, when it comes time to replace a knuckle or a press-in bearing, there's often rust. That can result in hours of labor that require a shop press and risks potentially damaging the knuckle or backing plate. Dorman has created a time-saving solution with their loaded knuckles. These knuckles are complete assemblies that are tech-preferred. They are an easy bolt-on solution for difficult bearing and knuckle replacements that save significant time and money for you and your customer. An OE Fix is a Dorman repair solution you can't get from the original equipment manufacturer, and it means they found a situation where they believe the OEM wasn't giving repair professionals what they wanted, so we fixed it. Everything Dorman does is centered around providing customer value, both in the quality of products and the creativity of solutions. Our engineers and designers, well, they go out of their way to save repair technicians time and save vehicle owners money. Replacing rear-wheel bearings on some Toyota trucks can be extremely frustrating. The bearing housing often becomes damaged when the old bearing is pressed out or when the new bearing is pressed in. Not only that, but a shop press may or may not be available. To assist with jobs like this, Dorman has developed a 90-plus minute time-saving solution with their OE Fix pre-assembled axles. These bolt-on solutions eliminate the uncertainty of performing this basic repair with all of the major components such as the axle, bearing, backing plate, bolts, and seals already assembled and ready to install right out of the box. Want to learn more about Dorman's innovations? Well, visit dormanproducts.com/tour.
Hey, thank you so much, Dorman. Look, I know that as fall approaches, and here we're in the summer of 2023, it's been extremely hot, and there's been some terrible weather patterns going on. So I hope you're all safe and you're attempting to stay as cool as you possibly can. Everyone gets ready to plan for fall. You've got to get ready to start signing up for so many of the conferences that are coming up. And one of the ones that I want to talk about right out of the chute here is from Dorman at the Dorman Training Center. It's called Mastering the Technology. It'll be September 23rd, 2023 in the Warminster campus of ATC in Warminster, Pennsylvania. You get to it, dormantraininglive.com. Who's going to be there? Pete Meyer, G. Trulia, Ken Zanders, and also in Spanish, training in Spanish, Oscar Gomez is going to be there at ATC. I'm also going to do the keynote on that particular Saturday, September 23rd. I'm really excited to be there and, of course, do the keynote for all my training friends, Pete, G, Ken, and Oscar, but also for Dorman. Now, one of the things I want to talk to you very importantly about is the classroom page on our website, remarkableresults.biz. And if you just look at the top of the menu bar, you're going to see the classroom tab or remarkableresults.biz/classroom. It's an informative piece of content that allows you to find many of the great episodes that we've done with specific content. Say, for example, you wanted to really do some heavy research or hear your peers discuss about labor rates. You'll find a bunch of labor rate episodes clustered in packs of 4. I'm going to show you a video on how this all works here in a sec. And you can sit down with your team, assign homework, then get together and discuss woulda, coulda, shoulda, and how are we going to make this work, the nerves that people have in order to raise labor rates. I believe there's 28 different modules on the website. So we're going to run a video right now to give you a really cool tour of this, and we're going to talk about it when we get back. Hey, Carm Capriato here. Hey, look, you know so well that being a lifelong learner, or as I like to call it, being a perpetual student, is a very important strategic pillar for your personal success and for your business. I'm in the thick of influencing knowledge transfer in our industry for over 8 years, 1,200 plus episodes, and the hundreds of episodes that we're creating with our excellent podcasters in the Aftermarket Radio Network. I realized years ago that we are advancing the aftermarket to an nth degree to help every member find new heights of success and the motivation to discover personal change. We're doing something kind of cool. I'm sure you do something with the insights and the wisdom that we provide for you each week, and we'd love to take that to another level. Now, many stories are learning moments, and the insights should seep into your desire to improve and change. Novel idea, right? Well, do you want to fulfill your goals of building a top culture organization that attracts top talent? I bet you also want unrivaled success and financial freedom, yet you struggle sometimes to get there. Well, there are many episodes on Remarkable Results Radio, the gold standard of aftermarket podcasts, that are so powerful and full of teachings that you can change your life and your business if you invest in their teachings. Now, I know you benefit, but what about your people? I've never felt so strongly about the powerful lessons we create for you. So I went one step further and created a page on remarkableresults.biz called Classroom. We've taken important episodes and pooled them together that reflect specific topics. This entire idea came to me at a conference. I went around to see many of my friends teaching their passion. They're teaching their passion. I thought of how can I take the over 1,200 episodes and pool them together to help you and your team? Well, our classroom page helps you do just that because we've got topics that are trending and timeless. So when that need for direction and training hits, you can probably find a topic on the classroom page to and start to grow knowledge. What a novel idea for you and your team. So we pulled it over 1,200 episodes to create podcast groupings and critical topics that you can use. Many outstanding aftermarket professionals have contributed to the show over the last 8 years, and this is a way to get their knowledge and wisdom to you in a nicely packaged training bundle. My goal is to give your team and yourself the learning moments that help spark the ideas you had at a conference. Now, I bet many of those lessons or strategies are inside of our podcast archives already, and we've served them up nicely in our classroom page. So when you need to move your goals forward or get some real world knowledge transfer, we have podcast episodes bundled around specific topics. For example, if you're working on your customer service experience with your people, go to the classroom page, look for the customer experience grouping, and assign homework. That is to listen and learn from the episodes. Have your team write down their takeaways and how those insights can support and help them and your business. Now, you've got to listen to them also so that you can find out if they're really on the right page with you. Now, once they've listened, or they've watched the episodes of your choosing, writing down their insights, then discuss with your team what they learned and look for a smart exchange of ideas. How can those lessons be used in your business? We brought the classroom to you. This does not preclude going to the training conferences that our industry provides, but it helps you fill in the gaps between them. Currently in the classroom page, there are over 28 topic bundles with over 92 episodes reflected inside of those topics. Topics like business culture, customer expectations and perception, leadership, service advisor role plays, financials, succession planning, selling your business, compensation, labor rates, multi-shop strategies, and EOS, the entrepreneurial operating system, among others. These are very powerful topics that are ripe for building your strategy, team, and profits. More topic bundles are coming. And if you need anything special, you can always come to me and I'll send you any specific groupings of podcasts to help your learning and teaching. It happens all the time. Look for the classroom page on remarkableresults.biz or remarkableresults.biz/classroom. You'll get to it right away. As always, your goal is to listen to learn just one thing. All Remarkable Results podcasts are on your favorite podcast listening app. They're for free. Subscribe. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Carm Capriato YouTube channel. I'd love to have you there. Let our passion to advance the aftermarket work for you. And so appreciate your continued support. We'll talk soon. Who was that guy? Oh, it was me. All right, got it. So there's my little video on Classroom. Hopefully it motivated you and inspired you. Remember, these will never replace the great conferences that we have and all the great training that goes on throughout our great industry. It's the gap between conferences, and it's a way that if you don't have a chance to take all of your people to a conference, then you can share some of the great knowledge that we have been collecting in our content library for the last 8 years. So think of getting a new individual that came to work for you in a key position, and you want to help them understand. Maybe it's an outsider, the service advisor. There's a lot of great episodes to teach service advisors. I remember one great episode, Selling from Your Wallet, service advisors giving up your gross profit by really not knowing and understanding a lot of the role that they have in the business. We've got a lot of great episodes on that. So new people that are coming in, and even some of your established people that may not necessarily be sharp enough on the edges, and they need almost a refresher. So, and many of the episodes share your fundamentals and your basic principles inside the industry, because that's what we do here. So, classroom page. Hey, let's talk about Brakes for Breast right now. You know, I've been such a great champion. Tracy and I had a great chance to be at the check presentation this past year where they gave a couple $100,000 away. And I have a challenge for everybody. My 2023 challenge, and I've gone on record, written blog about this, is we'd like 500 shops to participate this year, and we're looking for a goal of $400,000. Also, be looking for a great episode coming up to remind you. We're going to bring on some people that have been part of Brakes for Breast and have raised a ton of money for this great program. We sure do need you to be part of it. Look, if we had 400 participants, and assuming there's 250,000 shops throughout the country, that's only 0.2% of our entire industry. Just 0.2. Can you imagine if we had 2%, only 2% of our industry participating in Brakes for Breasts? That would be 5,000 participating shops. Laura and Leanne raised you and them, with Brakes for Breast being the vehicle, raised $1.6 million in 10 years. Imagine what we could do in the next 2 or 3 if you participate. Go to my website, type in Brakes for Breasts, and you'll see all kinds of great episodes to motivate you. We'll also be doing one in early August to remind you to get ready for October. Hey, we're also heading out to North Carolina to ASTE, one of the best shows in the industry. We call it the mainstay for the southeast of the U.S., but people from all over the country show up. Some of the best training classes. It's small, it's intimate, and I think you'll love it. A brand new venue this year, brand new hotel. Go to asteshow.com. Tracy and I will be there. We hope to see you there September 28th through the 30th. And then next, we're going to be at Apex 2023, October 31st through November 2nd. It's at the Sands Expo. Go to aapexshow.com. And also the Service Awards. Look, I'm big on this. You know that Service Advisor of the Year, Technician of the Year, and of course, the crowning jewel is the Shop Owner of the Year. Hey, everybody, Carm Capriato, Remarkable Results Radio. Good to see you here. I'm here to talk about the Apex and Joe's Garage Annual Service Awards. Now, each year we get a chance to honor an outstanding shop owner, technician, and service advisor. Listen, I know you know somebody that is worthy of this nomination, and all you got to do is look at the address down below, aapexshow.com/service awards. The deadline for the awards is August 31st, 2023 this year. The award will be bestowed at Apex this year, which is October 31st, November 1st, and 2nd in Las Vegas. Go to the website, link down below, look at the application and enter it. It's a hell of an honor to have and a hell of a recognition. And I know you know someone who is worthy. You've got until the end of August, August 31st this year, and I'll see you at Apex. Go to the website, aapexshow.com/service awards, print out the PDF document, fill it in, and then go back and complete it. There's a lot of important information there. Don't kid yourself. This is not just an award where you put in a name. You've really got to explain the reasons that you're nominating this individual. A lot of great applications come in every year. I get a chance to be on the committee. Always impressed with these honors and how hard Apex works to bring these honors to you. The honors are given at the opening keynote, who will be Magic Johnson this year, by the way, at Apex. And by the way, over 30 different training classes. So many of the top industry trainers, both on the technology, mechanical side, and business management and marketing, will be there this year. So when you get onto aapexshow.com, you get a chance to look at all the classes you can sign up for. Please invest in that. And one more thing, let's already move down to 2024. We're already booked to be at the Mobile Air Climate Systems Conference in Orlando, February 1st through the 3rd in 2024, on the web at maxmobileairclimate.org. I'm going to do the keynote. Yes, I'm going to do the keynote there also. Excited about being in Orlando in February. And of course, a person from the North would love to think about being where the sun is shining. Tracy and I will be there also. Well, look, there's a little bit of an update. I would, of course, always love to see you there and meet you. Always find where our studio is. Love to meet you, see all of our great friends, and also meet a ton of new people. I always appreciate your support on all that we do here to advance the automotive aftermarket. We have a great community, the Remarkable Results community. Please just send me an email, carm@remarkableresults.biz. We would love to have you join us. So, in the meantime, remember the gold standard of automotive aftermarket business podcasts, remarkableresults.biz, and the Aftermarket Radio Network, where we have a ton of incredible talent that brings you podcasts each and every week out of Matt and myself and Hunt and Chris and Kim and Brian. We, for you, produce 8 podcasts a week. Remember the Beatles song, 8 days a week? Well, that's kind of like what we do. So we sure appreciate your continued support, and we'll talk soon.